It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wild card game. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Check safety, check safety.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now.
From the gun, it's Locke. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Shotgun snap to Locke. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown,
Gerald Everett, 40 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Jets, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Tight right, 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check, 3 down, 3 down.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. So they got some pressure, maybe hoping to get a safety, and they get roughing the passer.
And gave up a pass completion as well. Nothing really went right on that play for them.
Running with Kamara. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Switch gears. Set, go.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike 52. Mike 52. All day.
They'll set up a throw. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off near the 42. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 54.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. 31's the mic. Rip left, rip left.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
I need to get my swag
and
right there.
All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Block working out of the gun. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down, Denver.
Operating from the gun. Block. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards, and the Broncos have taken the lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And it's no good. He misses the PAT. So file that one away. Could eventually loom large here as the night progresses.
Albrecht Rosa set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
13, Jets 7.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Single, slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Check three.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got this one completed to Mims. That catch good for only a couple.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
We got 3. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
3 down, 3 down. Check 9, check 9.
Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
I'm scared. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Show it up. Recall, 132 fight. 40
To throw again. Block. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
4th down.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
They'll take over. 2nd
straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now Aldrick Rosas for the field goal attempt. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Rosas' kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 52 is the mic, right?
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. From the 25 on second down. Locke, right side. It's Hamler pulling it in. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Broncos 23, Jets 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And this is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. And now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Here's the Jets punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now they try the right side here. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Is good.
And he's able to put it through.
Score, Broncos 30, Jets 7. Aldrich Rosas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fields this, wait, now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the... And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Philip Lindsay, as the first half is winding down, and the Broncos continue to pour it on. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score, Broncos 37, Jets 7. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1.
Sets up first down and goal at the 1-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Royce Freeman as the first half is winding down. And this offense is running away with this one.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the play.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us. But I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Time to go, night. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
A final shot before half for Locke. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Line of scrimmage.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He's going to lose 19 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down and very long.
It's now third down.
19 Tiger.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Tackles. Slam.
Smash Bronco.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyreek Hill, 98 yards. And the Jets are at least able to knock the deficit down a bit.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Here we go. 44's the mic. 44's mic. Go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Mike spoke. Watch run. 44.
From the 27, Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant.
Complete.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Just 21 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
A big play there. 51 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Broncos 53, Jets 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Able to connect with Mims. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. You got 3 down.
Mustang 19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
From the gun, it's Locke. Left side here, that's the tight end fan.
Pass.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And this offense continues to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Broncos 60, Jets 13. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Now a handoff looking right. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Let's go, let's go. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
3rd down and 15.
The Jets on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15.
Watch the twist.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out for Mims. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 1-yard line.
Come on.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Rosas to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Broncos 67, Jets 13. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go, hey.
He'll air this one out for Mims. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First down, Broncos.
48 the mic.
On play action, Locke. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
48, come on.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Come on.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
48 the mic. He's tired of me.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Locke. Flushed out right. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
It's just me and you.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
31's the mic.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. Back to throw here. He gets this one complete to Bowden. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
70 Lions. Double tight. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll get this complete to his running back, Bowden. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Shift. 70 Timberwolves.
smash. Check smash. Comes to me, it's me. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Michael O.J. Mudia. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll actually throw it with Locke. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man, complete. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
46 yards on the play. First down, Denver.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
66. Bullet high. Mike 48.
A lot going to throw it here. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Tack McKinley. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.